If you're over 70 and still doing this, you might be cutting your lifespan short. And no, it's not skydiving or dating someone half your age. It's way more common, way sneakier, and you probably did it this morning, before you even finished your coffee. You've made it past 70, which already makes you a legend. You've survived wars, Wi-Fi outages, and weird diet fads like cabbage soup and grapefruit everything. You've got wisdom, wit, and a better BS detector than most. But there's one thing many older adults keep doing out of habit, and it's quietly draining energy, damaging joints, and even speeding up cognitive decline. It's not flashy. It doesn't come with a warning label. But it shows up in tiny ways, like feeling stiff when you get out of bed, or forgetting where you put your glasses. Spoiler alert, they're on your head. So what is this mysterious, dangerous thing we're talking about? Sitting. Too much. That's right. Extended sitting. Whether it's in front of the TV at the dining table, or scrolling through your grandkids' Facebook photos for hours, prolonged sitting is now being called the new smoking. Let me tell you about Aunt Lon. She's 78, smart as a whip, sharper than most folks half her age. She can still recite poetry from memory, and will destroy you in a card game, especially Tien Lin. But she had one guilty pleasure, game shows. From noon to dinner, she was planted in her recliner like royalty, remote in one hand, tea in the other, slippers never touching the floor. Her legs? Swollen like overfilled balloons. Her back? Stiff and screaming like it had something to protest. And when she finally stood up, honestly, it looked like a transformer slowly assembling in reverse, clicking, creaking, and cracking with every motion. One day, her doctor looked her dead in the eye and said, "Aunt Lon, you've got to move every 30 minutes. Sitting for hours is wrecking your circulation. Your heart, your spine, even your brain." Her reaction? Classic. But I'm retired. What else am I supposed to do? Run a marathon? Look, we get it. No one's expecting you to join a CrossFit cult or start doing yoga poses that look like advanced origami. But here's the thing. Our bodies were designed to move. They're not meant to be parked like a car in the garage for hours on end. Why is sitting so dangerous? At first glance, sitting seems harmless, even comfortable. But the danger lies in how long we're doing it, and how often. Modern life has become a sitting competition. You sit to eat, sit to chat, sit to watch your favorite show, and then sit some more while scrolling on your phone or tablet. But here's what science is screaming at us. Blood flow slows down when we sit too long. This can lead to clotting problems, especially in the legs. Your muscles weaken, especially the big ones in your thighs and buttocks, which are critical for balance and mobility. Your posture worsens, leading to back and neck pain. Sitting too long has been linked to diabetes, heart disease, and even dementia. And yes, it can even shorten your life. But I'm old. Isn't it normal to sit more? Fair question. Aging naturally makes us a little slower and more tired. But sitting all day isn't rest. It's stagnation. Imagine a beautiful pond. When water flows in and out, the pond stays fresh. But when water just sits, it becomes murky, smelly, full of algae and mosquitoes. That's your body on too much sitting. You're not a machine to be shut off for the day. You're a living, breathing system. Every part of you, from your heart to your joints, benefits from gentle, regular motion. But I don't have time to exercise. Here's the good news. You don't need to exercise. You just need to move more. Let's bust a myth right now. Movement is not the same as exercise. You don't need to do jumping jacks or run laps. Just do something. Small, simple actions can have a big impact. Here are a few things you can do. 1. Set a timer every 30 minutes. When it goes off, stand up. Stretch. March in place. Walk to the kitchen and back. Wave your arms around like you're conducting a symphony. It's about breaking the pattern, not burning calories. 2. Commercial break cardio. Watching TV? Perfect. Every time there's a commercial, stand up. Walk around the room. Do gentle squats by the couch. Heck, march to the fridge and back. No judgment if you grab a snack. 3. Phone calls equals walking time. If someone calls, stand up. Walk around while you chat. Your kids might think you're pacing like a detective, but it works wonders for circulation. 4. Mini dance parties. Put on your favorite song, something from your youth that makes your feet tap, and move to the music. It doesn't have to be pretty, just fun. 5. Stretch before bed. Before tucking yourself in, do a 5-minute stretch session. It helps you sleep better and undoes the damage from sitting. But what if I have pain when I move? This is important. If you're in pain, don't ignore it, but don't surrender to it either. Often, The pain we feel when we start moving again is from stiffness, not damage. Think of a rusty hinge. The more you move it gently, the smoother it gets. Start slow. Listen to your body. If your knees hurt when you squat, try sitting and standing from a higher chair. If your back hurts when you bend, try stretches that don't involve bending. And always talk to your doctor or a physical therapist if you're not sure. Real talk, you're not lazy, you're just comfortable. It's easy to label ourselves lazy, but more often, we're just creatures of habit. Sitting is easy. It's cozy. It doesn't ask much of us. But the cost of that comfort? It's steep. It shows up in swelling, poor sleep, back pain, foggy thinking, and yes, more doctor visits. Remember, movement isn't punishment, it's a gift. You don't have to do it perfectly. You just have to do it often. Final thought, what would you do with 10 more healthy years? Imagine this, playing with your great-grandkids without groaning every time you bend down. Walking through the market with confidence. Feeling energized when you wake up. Avoiding falls, fractures, and lengthy hospital stays. Living in your own home, independent and strong, for years to come. All of that starts with something as simple as standing up every 30 minutes. So, next time you're 2 hours deep into a TV marathon, just remember Aunt Lon. Don't let your recliner turn into a trap. Get up, stretch, walk, and move like your health depends on it, because it does. Right now, before you scroll to the next thing, do this. Stand up, roll your shoulders, stretch your arms, walk to the kitchen and back. You just gave your heart, brain, and joints a mini boost. Well done. And hey, share this with a friend. If you're both standing more, you're already ahead of the game. Let's keep moving. Together. When you sit too long, your muscles weaken, especially the ones keeping you from falling. Blood pools in your legs, causing swelling and even blood clots. Your spine compresses, leading to chronic back pain. Your metabolism slows, making it harder to burn calories, even if you eat like a bird. Worst of all, your brain doesn't get enough oxygen-rich blood. Hello brain fog, goodbye sharp memory. Still think that recliner is harmless? Sitting for hours every day is like putting your health on layaway. You don't see the bill now, but trust me, it's coming. Even tiny things help. White heavy checkmark marching in place during commercials. White heavy checkmark doing 5 squats every time you refill your tea. White heavy checkmark dancing like nobody's watching, especially because they're not. White heavy checkmark walking while talking on the phone. Bonus points if it's a telemarketer. And remember, this isn't about guilt. It's about upgrading your golden years from passive to powerful. So the next time you find yourself sinking into that couch like it's quicksand, ask yourself, is this helping me live longer, or just making Netflix richer? Because movement doesn't have to mean marathons. Sometimes it's just a matter of standing up, stretching out, and showing gravity who's boss. If you found this video helpful, or if you're watching while sitting, gotcha, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more health tips that keep you feeling younger than your birthday candles suggest. Speech balloon, leave a comment. How many hours a day do you sit? Be honest, we're all in this together. And don't forget to share this with someone over 70 who thinks their recliner is their soulmate. Together, we'll keep you moving, laughing, and thriving.